But yeah, next topic. Mr. Joel Embiid pays fine for a young man he got into it with.
Alvarado.
Yeah, yeah. I honestly, guys, I like this. I wish more big time players would do this when they, because when you first get into the league or it's your first game, you trying to do whatever it takes so you can get that year extension or another 10-day contract, whatever. So I mean, I love the fact that he did it, man, because it's already hard enough as is, and I gotta pay a fine for playing tough or trying to do whatever it takes to stay on the team. I like it.
Yeah, I like that. Embiid talked about it afterward too. He was talking about like, no, I respected him because he got a tech, and then maybe one more and he's gone, and yet he didn't back down. Like
Yeah.
he kept playing us tough, kept talking trash like the
Yep.
whole game, and he respected that. Um, yeah, these guys are completely different. Now, how he didn't have, he said, apparently he said to Embiid after the game that he couldn't afford it. I looked at how much he's making. I'm not sure how he couldn't afford it, but still, like, it's really cool to to see other players like who are on supermax contracts, like you know what, yeah, like I I understand like this is pennies to me as if as compared to like this is actually whether you get a sunroof on your BMW or not
Right.
to you. You know what I mean? It's a big deal to you, but like it's not a huge deal, but it's a big
Right.
deal. And to me, it's nothing. So I was as cool as him.
What is he making? A veteran minimum?
I saw he was making 460,000 a year this year.
Hmm.
Okay.
And I think the fine was only 2,000. So
Well, you never know. With you got an agent, accountant. All that money ain't going to your pocket.
oh
Yes.
yeah, and
Yeah.
taxes, depending on
You don't know how big them New Orleans taxes are or how bad.
I mean, I only got really one word to say, and that's just a humble move.
Yeah.
Just humble, that's this humble move by Embiid. Honestly, you know what I'm saying. Even that just shows that there's still some type of sportsmanship in today's game, and you know what I'm saying. That's just the NBA players, brothers looking out for brothers. You know what I'm saying. So
But it's
that's
funny though, because I've never heard nobody pay for opposing teams' fine. I've heard of players paying for, like say we all on the team. I pay for Walt's fine or John's fine, but I ain't never heard of a player paying for another opposing team's fine.
I mean, I'm sure it's been out there. It's just, it's probably just never been public
True.
out there publicly or something. But I mean, I'm sure there's been some time in the NBA where some opposing player did the same thing Embiid does. It just hasn't been out there.
True.
yeah, 'cause I think Embiid talked about. Well, I think Alvarado brought it up first, but yeah, then like Embiid got asked about it and brought it up, so I think that kind of made it a thing. But
Yeah, because then Alvarado that game he had all his family members and stuff there as well.
Yeah,
Yes,
like,
he
man,
did. I
yeah,
think he had like a whole bunch of family members and stuff like that as well. So I mean, it was just it was just like Nico said, it was just an emotional game. That's all. I mean, emotional moment.
right. Because the thing is that people don't realize that NBA stuff is not promised. You know,
Yeah.
you can play this week or this year. We've seen it. We've seen guys slowly but surely drift down. He went from oh man, he's an all-star, he's a goat. Slowly but surely coming off the bench, getting 5-10 minutes a game, or 5 minutes every other game. So I think, man, when you get to those kind of opportunities, you got to take advantage of. It,
yeah, I mean, you think about all the point guards who just came through Chicago alone, who like what I mean, like uh Nate Robinson, man, like Nate Robinson was like on the last leg of his career, and then D Rose
He-
gets hurt, and then Nate has like a crazy playoff run there, and then he gets he then he got that next check, and that's where a lot of guys I mean, Jeremy Lin, right? Let's say Jeremy Lin never gets to play during his 10-day contract. Like, we never know what could have become of Jeremy Lin,
I,
And
I he probably did the most with his opportunity
Definitely.
because he was cooking. Them 5-6 games he played, he was going for like 40 every game.
Yeah, but I look at like guys who like I remember Jimmer came through Chicago and he was like he was fun, but he's a guy like you bring off the game late or if you're down a lot, whatever and stuff like that. But like people are like, oh yeah, he had a terrible run in Chicago. I'm like, no, we never gave him a shot. Like he
I,
took like
I,
4 shots here in Chicago and then we just
are in that same, I think him and Doug McDermott are in that same category. Because because I don't think he never really had a shot. It was like you got to kind of find your way. But at that time, I think the Bulls were still a good team, but they were trying to figure things out, and it was like got to find
and,
your place.
but same for DJ Augustin. DJ Augustin was at the end, like he was done, and then he got a big chance here in Chicago because again, Derrick Rose hurt and all that stuff, and Nate Robinson had already gotten his big deal for the next, moved on. I think it was the Knicks or something. I forget where he went after that, but then DJ Augustin came in, and then he was able to get another contract, and that's the thing, man. Like a lot of guys without getting hurt, it's like Bradley Beal, right? If John Wall don't get hurt, do we ever know how great Bradley Beal ever could be? Now,
That's
I don't
true.
know. I don't know if he can lead a team, but like is he a 23-point a game guy or is he a 30-point game? It seemed with CJ McCollum, man. Like we'll never know how great CJ is playing alongside Dame, but like so it's just cool to see some of these guys get 10-day contracts and be able to actually play on them and see how good they are, and that's kind of been fun. But yeah, kudos to Embiid though. This whole
Yeah,
situation, yeah.
yeah. Big up to him, man. Probably gonna use it as a tax write-off.